20 minutes left, Archangel Michael says, you are going to hear some surprising news coming today. All because of your last open immediately, my beloved child. And the moment these words reached your ears, something around you shifted quietly, almost like the air took a deeper breath. Stay with me, because what's unfolding now is not just a message, it's a turning point written long before this day arrived. Right now the clock isn't moving normally. It's running with purpose, pulling you into a moment that feels strangely important. That pressure in your chest, that tiny rise in your heartbeat. It's the universe tapping you gently, telling you that you're listening at the exact second destiny expected you. Don't scroll, this moment is not random, it's the doorway you were meant to step through today. Something huge is already moving toward you, and you can almost sense it if you sit still for 3 seconds. The air feels thicker, almost charged, as if someone whispered your name in a room you weren't in. That's because they did. A decision you've been waiting for, a truth that hid for months, is finally coming up for air. Archangel Michael says, this shift was triggered by your last action. The faith you showed opened a chain of events you didn't even know you set in motion. You might feel a warm wave in your chest or a light shiver down your arms. Don't ignore it, that's heaven confirming that this message reached you at the perfect time. Something you thought was over is circling back with clarity. A person who walked away is realizing they can't outrun what their heart never let go of. And the number 20 keeps showing up because it's not just time, it's your countdown to truth being revealed. Someone has been remembering you more than you know. A song, a picture, a simple memory has been pressing on their heart. They thought they moved on, but something cracked open recently and made them feel everything they tried to bury. Stay till the end, because what you're about to understand will make every delay make sense. The clock isn't just ticking, it's guiding the moment they gather the courage to reach out. Right now someone is typing, deleting, rewriting the words they want to send. Their hands hesitate because this message carries weight. It's not a casual hello, it's something they've carried in silence. And heaven is watching them, pushing events gently so the truth reaches you exactly when your heart is ready to receive it. The instant you opened this, your atmosphere changed. You might not have noticed it with your eyes, but your spirit did. Energies are rearranging themselves, removing blockages, clearing paths, making space for what's meant to arrive today. Don't scroll, the next seconds carry meaning that your soul has been waiting for longer than you admit. Archangel Michael says, your name has been spoken with sincerity in places you never expected. Words said in regret, in memory, in longing have reached heaven before they reached you. That's why your chest feels a little heavier right now, you're feeling the echo of someone's truth pulling itself together. A connection that seemed frozen is warming up again. You'll notice small things first, your intuition becoming louder, your dreams feeling clearer, a random thought of someone at the exact moment they think of you. These are not accidents, these are signals. And they are speeding up because time is closing in on your moment. Stay with me. You're not imagining the pressure in the room. It's the universe leaning closer, preparing the message that was delayed, blocked, redirected, and finally released today. The surprise heading your way is the kind that calms you and shakes you at the same time. A confession, a truth, or a long-awaited explanation is on its way, and it carries the weight of everything that was left unsaid. You may feel your heartbeat rising as you listen. That's your inner knowing waking up, recognizing what your mind hasn't caught up with yet. You are walking into a divine collision between timing and truth. And this message found you first because you were spiritually prepared before anyone else. You've walked through silence, through doubt, through nights where nothing made sense. But every moment was setting the stage for this one. Archangel Michael says, the message coming to you was written long before today. It was held back until your heart was strong enough to understand the truth without breaking. And that moment, beloved, is now. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth that once hid in shadows is traveling toward you through calls, notifications, or words typed with shaking hands. It's not coincidence, it's divine timing finally saying, now. And before this day ends, you'll understand why this message had to reach you right here, right now. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Stay till the end, because the moment you reach this part, the entire atmosphere around you tightens like the world itself is holding its breath. Something is shifting so quietly that only your spirit can feel it first. You may notice your thoughts slowing, your chest feeling a little warmer, your intuition whispering, listen carefully. That's not your imagination, that's the spiritual pressure of a revelation preparing to step into your reality. The unseen isn't far anymore, it's touching the edge of your timeline. Archangel Michael says, this moment is a signal, not a coincidence, a gentle nudge from heaven telling you that the chapter you've been waiting for is ready to open on its own. And here's the part most people miss. Every time your heart pulled you back to this message, it wasn't confusion, it was guidance. Some invisible thread has been connecting you to a truth that was buried under silence. Someone out there has been carrying words they never said, emotions they never admitted, and memories they never escaped. You have been living in their mind like an echo they could never silence. Don't scroll now, because this is the second where their heart and destiny collide. The internal battle they've fought for months is reaching its breaking point, and the moment it breaks, the truth will rush straight toward you. Feel that. That sense of anticipation with no reason. That is your spirit recognizing alignment before your eyes see it. This is why you're being told to stay. Because the revelation moving toward you is not small. It is powerful enough to rewrite what you thought was finished. The energy is heavy because heaven is pushing something forward that can no longer stay hidden. Archangel Michael says, the message you're connected to has already been spoken in the unseen. Now it's just traveling through time, through thoughts, through courage until it reaches your hands. Stay with me. Because the next shift is where things start becoming undeniable. You might feel an urge to check your phone, look at your messages, or think of one particular name. That's not random, that's the spiritual tug of someone finally being moved into action. Behind their silence, something has cracked open. A realization has hit them in a way it never has before. They thought they walked away clean, but today their own heart refuses to let them continue the same way. Their clarity is rising, and every rising thought is carrying your name straight toward the surface. Don't scroll. This is where divine timing starts speeding up. The countdown you felt wasn't pressure, it was preparation. Every minute today has been shaping the path between you and the truth. Something in their life, an image, a memory, a fear of losing you forever has triggered everything at once. They're replaying moments, rewriting messages, pausing over your name as if destiny itself is holding their hand. Archangel Michael says, the weight they've been carrying is now becoming too heavy to hold silently. They will have to speak. They will have to admit. They will have to confront what their heart has been whispering for far too long. Stay till the end because the next wave of energy entering your reality is pure alignment. You may feel chills or sudden clarity as if your spirit already knows what your mind hasn't seen yet. That's confirmation. The same force that brought you here is the same force bringing someone else back to their truth. The divine current is moving like water breaking through a dam, slow at first then unstoppable. Everything that once pushed you apart is now working to bring understanding, truth and connection back into place. Listen closely now. You're standing at the edge of a moment that holds more power than any message you've received in a long time. Something is being rewritten behind the scenes, a decision reversed, a door reopened, a heart awakened. The message that was once stuck in hesitation is finally being freed. This is not something you need to chase, it's something that is chasing you. Archangel Michael says, the universe is already bending paths, adjusting hearts, and clearing space for what belongs to you to return without resistance. Stay right here because the most important part is still unfolding. The energy around you is tightening like a thread pulling two distant points back together. The person who once drifted away is now feeling the pull they can't explain. Their soul recognizes you the way yours recognized this message. As the night deepens, their clarity sharpens. By the time this energy completes its cycle, something will reach you, an action, a sign, a message that carries the weight of everything they never said. And now take a slow breath. Because the final shift is beginning. The universe is preparing to move what felt impossible into the center of your reality. The countdown wasn't a warning. It was a promise that by the end of this unfolding you will not be standing in uncertainty anymore. Archangel Michael says, the blessing, the call, the message, it's not approaching, it's arriving. A truth that was pushed away is coming back full circle, and when it reaches you, you will finally understand why every delay, every silence, and every moment of waiting had purpose. Listen closely because what you're feeling right now isn't imagination, it's alignment sharpening itself around you. The moment this message reached you, something in your spirit already recognized it. That gentle pressure in your chest, that strange warmth on your skin, those are signals that what you've been waiting for is no longer far away. It's circling you, searching for the perfect moment to land. And that moment is approaching faster than you think. So stay till the end because the next few breaths you take will sync your energy with what's unfolding behind the scenes. You're closer than you've ever been, and the universe is starting to whisper it through the smallest details. A random thought, a sudden memory, a name brushing against your mind like a breeze. None of it is accidental. These are hints of the movement you cannot see, the confirmation that the breakthrough you've been calling in is already in motion. God says, the door you thought was closed wasn't a rejection, it was divine choreography delaying the moment until everything could arrive without resistance. Archangel Michael says, the shift you're sensing is not external, it's internal alignment finally matching divine timing. Every setback was secretly shaping your perception, strengthening your intuition and sharpening your discernment. You needed this version of yourself to step into what's coming. And now that you're ready, the universe has begun clearing a path, removing blockages, and pulling people toward you who carry the missing pieces of your next chapter. Feel this carefully. The energy around your life has thickened with purpose. What once felt stagnant is now humming with motion. Patterns are breaking. Silence is thinning. Even your dreams are starting to reveal clues, symbols, faces and moments that carry meaning. That's because something or someone connected to your destiny has started thinking about you, remembering you, feeling drawn toward you in ways they can't explain. Heaven is amplifying their awareness, turning their hesitation into clarity. Don't look away now, because the very moment you consider giving up is the same moment heaven tightens its grip on your miracle. You weren't forgotten, you were being positioned. And now the countdown that began the second you pressed play is reaching completion. The timing is synchronizing with precision so perfect it will leave you speechless when it unfolds. A message, a call, an opportunity, or a confession is inching closer with every breath you take right now. There is someone out there replaying moments in their mind, seeing your worth with new eyes. The silence between you didn't break the connection, it intensified it. They're realizing what they lost wasn't just presence but destiny. And the pull they feel is growing stronger by the hour. Archangel Michael says, divine bonds don't fade, they resurface with purpose. That's why you feel their energy brushing against your thoughts unexpectedly. Stay here, because what's happening around you is delicate and powerful at the same time. The atmosphere has shifted. Your intuition is sharper. Your awareness is expanding. And the universe is arranging a moment that will make everything click into place. What felt impossible just weeks ago is now bending toward you with graceful momentum. Every delay is turning into direction. Every no is shaping itself into a better yes. You've been sensing this calm lately, the one that feels too peaceful to be normal. That calm isn't emptiness, it's the quiet before divine fulfillment. God says, the blessing has already been signed, the delivery is now making its way into your timeline. All you need to do is stay receptive. Every heartbeat right now is a signal being broadcast into the unseen, pulling your miracle closer, strengthening the alignment and clearing away any lingering doubt. A message is coming, one that carries weight, clarity and closure. It may arrive through an unexpected source, a forgotten contact, a sudden apology, or a memory resurfacing at the exact moment your spirit is ready to receive it. When it appears, you'll know instantly that it was divinely timed. It will feel familiar yet healing, unexpected yet perfect. Archangel Michael says, the divine signal has already been released. The people meant to value you will do so without hesitation now. A door is about to open, not physically but energetically. A confession, a realization, or a new opportunity will unfold with such ease that you'll feel the universe physically carrying you forward. What once resisted you will now make room for you. This chapter doesn't close in silence, it closes in revelation. Soon everything that once confused you will make sense. You'll understand why certain things fell apart exactly when they did. You'll see why people left, why you were redirected, why the waiting felt endless. It was all calibration, preparing your spirit to receive what you were always meant to carry. Stay until the final breath of this message because the energy right now is aligning faster than doubt can interrupt it. The miracle is already midair, and the moment you settle into trust, the universe accelerates its arrival. Breathe. Feel the subtle tingling. That's confirmation, that's synchronization, that's divine timing brushing against your reality. The next phase of your life doesn't begin loudly, it begins with a whisper, a sign, a moment that feels too aligned to ignore. And that moment is closer than you realize. You're not watching this by accident. You were meant to hear this today. Because someone has already started moving in your direction. Don't scroll, don't blink. This is the threshold. And what's crossing over into your life next will leave no room for doubt, it will carry the unmistakable signature of heaven. Feel this next moment carefully because what you're sensing right now isn't imagination, it's arrival. That soft pull behind your heart, that gentle awareness rising in your mind, it's the universe whispering, get ready. Stay till the end because what I'm about to reveal will sync perfectly with what you just felt. The energy around you is no longer settling, it's rearranging. And whenever heaven rearranges things, breakthroughs don't walk, they rush in. Archangel Michael says, the path ahead of you has just been cleared in the unseen, and that clearance is already echoing through your spirit as quiet confidence. Don't scroll. You're in the middle of a spiritual update, and if you leave now you'll miss the moment it locks into your timeline. You've noticed it today, haven't you? That strange sense that something is preparing to reach you. This isn't wishful thinking. It's recognition. You're picking up on movement happening in another person's heart, someone who has been reliving moments with you more vividly than they'd like to admit. Stay till the end because their realization just hit a critical point. The silence they kept wasn't rejection, it was confusion. But tonight clarity hit them like a wave. And that clarity is what's pushing them to act even if they're afraid. Archangel Michael says, heaven has amplified their intuition, nudging them toward the truth they tried to avoid. They were never meant to walk away from your light. Don't skip. The spiritual thread between you and this person is vibrating again, stronger than it has in months. You might feel a sudden warmth on your skin or a wave of emotion for no reason. That's not coincidence, that's alignment. Their heartbeat and yours are syncing through memory, through energy, through divine timing. Stay till the end because the universe is guiding both of you toward a moment that will shift everything. An unexpected message, a sudden I don't know why but I felt like I needed to reach out, or even an apology that carries more truth than you expected. You've stepped into a timeline where nothing is random anymore. The way songs suddenly remind you of something, the way your thoughts drift toward a specific person, the way your intuition whispers, something's close. These are signals. Archangel Michael says, you have officially crossed into the manifestation window. And in this window every thought, every breath, every pulse is aligning your reality with what has been promised. Don't scroll. The signs multiplying around you aren't accidents, they're confirmations. Stay till the end because the door that once felt locked is now rattling from the other side. Someone is gathering the courage to turn the handle. They're thinking of the words they should have said, the message they never sent, the moment they didn't honor. And tonight something bigger than them whispered, now. That whisper came from heaven, not memory. And that whisper is why their next step is directed toward you. There's a shift happening in your body too. You might feel lighter, more centered or unexpectedly calm. That's because Archangel Michael says, the resistance that once surrounded your blessing has been broken. Completely, finally, permanently. What was once held back by fear, confusion, pride or negative energy has now been released. Don't skip because you're about to witness proof in real time. The universe is aligning you with a moment that carries both clarity and restoration. You're not just getting closure, you're receiving direction. Something long overdue is returning, not as it was but refined, healed and awakened. Stay till the end because this is the hour where your patience transforms into reward. Someone who couldn't speak their truth before is finally ready to. Their spirit is restless until they correct what was left undone. You may feel a buzzing in the air around you as you watch this. That's because you're standing inside the exact frequency where manifestations solidify. Archangel Michael says, you're not imagining the pressure in the air, it's the density of something spiritual turning physical. The message, the call, the invitation, it's forming right now. Don't scroll. The alignment is delicate and powerful at the same time, like a lock clicking open. Stay till the end because you're moments away from realizing why every delay, every silence, and every unanswered question had purpose. You were never being punished. You were being positioned. You were never forgotten, you were being redirected. And now everything that drifted away is circling back in a more honest, more aligned, more divinely guided form. There's someone who can't shake your presence anymore. They dream of you, they sense you, they feel the pull. Heaven is placing your name on their spirit in ways they can't explain. This isn't longing, it's divine memory. Stay till the end because their next move will align with this exact moment. Their courage is rising. Their walls are breaking. Their soul is remembering what their mind tried to forget. You're entering the moment where destiny stops whispering and starts knocking. And when that knock comes through a message, a voice, a sign, you will feel the shift instantly. Archangel Michael says, the release has already been activated. What was blocked is now accelerating toward you with precision. What belongs to you is returning with clarity. And what once seemed impossible is already unfolding behind the veil. Don't scroll. Stay right here. Because the next breath you take marks the moment heaven presses send. Stay right here because what you're feeling right now is the echo of something unfolding in real time. The energy that once hesitated at the edges of your life has finally stepped forward. It's no longer circling, it's approaching, slow, steady, intentional. Archangel Michael says, this is the part where the unseen becomes undeniable. Where the spiritual becomes physical. Where the promise becomes presence. Don't look away. The next moments carry a frequency that your spirit has been preparing to receive for months. You're not imagining the warmth rising in your chest. That's alignment locking into place like a key turning in a door that was always meant for you. Stay till the end because every second is tuning your energy to match the blessing that's already trying to reach your hands. What once felt out of reach is now drifting closer, softer, more familiar. You'll notice that your breath feels deeper, your mind feels quieter, and the noise that used to overwhelm you suddenly feels distant. This is the shift. This is the recalibration. Something in your spirit knows that you've stepped into a new vibration, one that no past disappointment can drag you out of. You've crossed an invisible line and there's no going back to old versions of yourself. Don't scroll. Not now. The atmosphere around you has changed. Can you feel that slight pull as if the universe is leaning toward you? That's not coincidence. That's convergence. Archangel Michael says, the forces that once resisted you are now moving in your favor. What felt blocked is opening. What felt silent is awakening. What felt delayed is accelerating with purpose. This moment is alive. The energy is working on your behalf even in places your eyes cannot see. Someone is thinking about you. Someone is remembering your presence, your voice, your impact. And that recognition is guiding them closer without them understanding why. Stay here. Because the alignment happening right now is delicate, sacred, and intentional. The universe often moves in whispers before it speaks in explosions. What looks still on the outside is shifting rapidly on the inside. Threads are coming together. People are being placed. Opportunities are being carved open. Even your doubts are being softened as clarity rises quietly within you. The resistance you felt for so long wasn't failure, it was preparation. Your soul needed time to strengthen so it could hold the blessing that's coming without breaking under the weight of it. Don't skip. This part is crucial. You're stepping into the chapter where life stops asking you to survive and starts inviting you to receive. Something small but meaningful will confirm this soon, a message, a name appearing out of nowhere, a sudden idea that feels divinely planted, a sense of peace that makes no logical sense. That's the universe's way of saying I'm already ahead of you. And Archangel Michael says, peace always arrives before proof. Calm always arrives before clarity. Trust always arrives before the miracle touches the physical world. Stay with this energy. Let it settle into your spirit. The quiet you feel isn't emptiness, it's divine presence filling the room around you. You've walked through storms that tried to drown your hope, through delays that tested your faith, through nights that stretched longer than they should have. Yet here you are, still open, still listening, still aligned. That persistence has become your signal to the universe, a constant vibration saying I am ready now. And the universe has responded. Don't move. Not yet. You're in the final stretch where waiting dissolves into witnessing. Where the prayers you whispered alone begin to echo back as reality. The path ahead is being cleared with precision, removing obstacles you don't even know existed. Something is approaching you gently but unmistakably, an opportunity, a reconnection, a shift that will make past confusion suddenly make sense. The timing wasn't delayed, it was perfected. Stay till the end. This is where the transformation completes its circle. Your energy is rising to a new level, one where doubt can't survive and fear can't anchor itself. You've stepped into a vibration where blessings recognize you instantly. Archangel Michael says, the final signal has been activated. What belongs to you is traveling without resistance, without hesitation, without detours. Your name is moving through conversations, decisions, and thoughts that will soon open doors you assumed were closed forever. Don't scroll. You're almost at the moment where your spirit clicks into full alignment. Where your past no longer feels heavy. Where your future no longer feels distant. Where your present becomes the bridge between everything you were and everything you're becoming. Take a breath. Let this presence sink deeper. Let this certainty take root. Something is unfolding for you, and this time it's unstoppable. Stay right here. Feel this truth settle into your bones. You've entered the moment where destiny stops approaching and starts arriving. You feel that warmth spreading through your chest, don't you? That quiet rising of energy that wasn't there a moment ago. That's heaven tightening the final thread of alignment. It's the sensation of something invisible settling into place. And right now you are not imagining it. Your spirit is responding to the truth forming around you. Archangel Michael says, this is the confirmation your soul has been waiting for. What once felt distant is now within arm's reach. Don't scroll. Every second you stay here is deepening this alignment, drawing what's meant for you closer in ways logic can't explain. This is the moment where the emotional pull becomes stronger than the doubt. You might already feel memories resurfacing, moments you shared, words that lingered, things left unfinished. That's not nostalgia. That's divine recall. Someone's heart is awakening and their spirit is remembering you with a clarity that wasn't available before. And as they remember, something inside them shifts. Their defenses loosen. Their confusion dissolves. Their truth rises. Stay till the end, because the one who once hesitated is now being shown who you truly are in their life. Heaven is correcting their vision, removing every illusion that kept them away. Don't blink now. The transition happening around you is delicate but powerful, like sunrise slowly overtaking the darkness. The air feels different because spiritual currents are rearranging themselves for your next chapter. Archangel Michael says, the path that once felt blocked has been reopened. What you thought was an ending was only divine redirection. And now every step ahead of you holds a glow that wasn't there before. This glow is your confirmation. It's heaven's way of saying you're walking in the right direction. Keep going. Stay rooted for a moment, let your breath settle, let your shoulders soften. Feel the shift happening inside you. There's a new clarity forming, a quiet knowing that doesn't need proof to feel real. That's the inner signal heaven sends before manifestation becomes visible. And right now that knowing is expanding in you, wrapping around your spirit like a promise finally kept. Don't scroll. This energy needs you to be fully present. Someone connected to your heart is going through their own awakening. Their dreams, their thoughts, even the small moments of their day are being interrupted by memories of you. And no matter how hard they try to move past it, the pull only grows stronger. That's divine interruption, heaven reminding them of what's real. Archangel Michael says, the heart can't outrun destiny. And right now destiny is tapping them on the shoulder, whispering your name, guiding them toward reconciliation, clarity, and truth. The universe is moving pieces behind the scenes, aligning conversations, opportunities and timing with remarkable precision. What once required effort will now appear naturally. What once felt heavy will now feel guided. This is not coincidence, this is divine orchestration unfolding in real time. Stay till the end because the shift you're feeling is only the first ripple. The wave is still forming. You may notice your breathing deepen without trying. You may feel a calm settling where worry used to live. That's heaven preparing your inner world to receive what your outer world is about to reflect. Archangel Michael says, peace enters before the miracle. And that's exactly what's happening. Peace is arriving ahead of the proof, softening your doubts, clearing your mind, opening your spirit. Don't skip this part. This is where the internal and the external begin to sync. This is where what you feel becomes what you see. You are entering the stretch where blessings stop being promises and start becoming experiences. Where signs shift into confirmations. Where prayers turn into outcomes. Stay till the end because you're standing at the threshold of a moment your soul has been craving for months, maybe even years. Right now the divine current around you is building momentum. It's subtle but strong, like a tide pulling you toward a shore you didn't know you were already close to. Someone is being guided toward you with a sense of urgency they don't understand. Their heart is loud, their spirit is restless, their clarity is rising. This is divine timing correcting itself. Destiny resuming its course. Connection returning to its rightful place. Archangel Michael says, what belongs to you carries your vibration. It will always find its way back. And that's exactly what's happening. The energy around your name has become magnetic, pulling circumstances, people and opportunities into alignment. Stay right here. Don't scroll. Don't rush. Let this moment wash over you. When this ends, take a slow breath and sit in silence for a few seconds. The stillness that follows will be your final sign that the shift is complete. Something has already moved in your favor. Something has already awakened toward you. And what's meant for you is no longer wandering, it's returning. Don't move now, this is where the shift becomes undeniable. The air around you feels different because the universe is adjusting everything to meet your new frequency. What once felt distant is now pressing gently against the edges of your reality, waiting for the perfect second to break through. Stay here because the next heartbeat carries meaning. Archangel Michael says, your path has cleared. What's yours is already choosing the fastest way to reach you. And that's why your spirit feels strangely calm even if nothing has physically changed yet. Peace always arrives before proof. Listen closely, your intuition is turning louder. Little signs, little nudges, little flashes of knowing they are not random. They are heaven's breadcrumbs guiding you straight into alignment. Something or someone is being pulled toward you with a force they can't explain. Stay till the end because your confirmation is already forming. A message, a face, a moment of clarity, something will meet you, and when it does you will know this wasn't imagination. It was destiny approaching in silence.